Welcome to Daily Chess News, your quick source for the latest games, players, and stories from the world of chess. Fabiano Caruana is your 2025 Grand Chess Tour champion. He takes home $150,000 after a stunning comeback against Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. MVL won the first game, but Caruana stormed back with 3 straight victories, sealing the title. Levon Aronian grabbed third place, defeating Praggnanandhaa in dominant fashion. It's Caruana's second Grand Chess Tour win, putting him alongside the game's legends.
How does it feel to win here in South America? You've been here, Sao Paulo, years ago, and now you come and win this big event.
Well, in general, winning the Grand Chess Tour is such it's an honor for me. If I could pick one thing to win this year, I think it would be the Grand Chess Tour. I mean, it's so prestigious, so difficult, especially in match play at the end where we have this final. I said I was always in support of this idea, and we haven't had it since 2019. And I'm really thrilled that I'm able to win the Grand Chess Tour.
Sagar Shah, the man behind ChessBase India. But this time, not just as a commentator. He's back at the board. Sagar was invited to the India vs. USA checkmate match in Dallas, and he's facing none other than Levi Rosman, or otherwise known as Gotham Chess. At first, Sagar wasn't even sure if he should play. It's been 7 years since his last rated game, he said. But he said yes, trained hard, even joined local tournaments to shake off the rust. And yes, he also practiced with young Indian talent Divya Deshmukh. But instead of worrying about results, Sagar focused on enjoying chess again, solving tactics, sparring with Arjun and Gukesh, and reminding himself that losses are just part of the game. What's next? Well, maybe a comeback. Sagar says if the fire to keep playing stays lit after this event, he could actually consider returning to professional chess, maybe even chasing that long-awaited GM title. So whether he wins or loses against Levy, one thing's clear. Sagar Shah is falling in love with chess all over again, this time with zero pressure and maximum joy.
First of all, I'm very shocked right now what's happening. I'm being interviewed by ChessBase India. I never really imagined that this would ever happen. I also remember so many media days we were planning together in freestyle chess, and now here I am entering in to do the interviews.
Some expectations of you coming back to professional chess?
I don't know. I think overall, earlier, like when people would ask me, would you like to become a GM? I would think about the time that I would invest in chess, and perhaps it would take away the time from doing work for, let's say, ChessBase India, media, and so on. But in the last 15 days, whenever I was working on chess, I never really felt that it was time being taken away from something. I just enjoyed it. So tomorrow is the game. Once it's over, I should wake up on 5th and see that if I feel like still practicing, still playing, just enjoy. If I feel that, I don't think it's impossible that I could consider playing bigger tournaments, like longer duration. And that would be a great comeback to chess for myself.
Levi Rosman sat down with ChessBase India for an interview. Here's what he had to say. He told us a hilarious childhood memory. Back in his very first tournaments, he was so nervous that when his opponent castled, he completely forgot how to write it down on his score sheet. He admitted he panicked, thinking, how do you even record that move? Funny now, but at the time, it shows just how overwhelming those first tournament experiences can be. Fast forward to today, and nerves are no longer an issue. Levi says playing in front of a big audience doesn't scare him. In fact, it's the opposite. He thrives on the energy of large crowds, saying the lights, the cheers, and the buzz actually help him focus more. Whether it's hundreds or even thousands, he welcomes it. And then there's the big question everyone asks him. Will he ever chase the Grandmaster title? Levi was brutally honest. This is the hardest time since the 1960s to become a GM. Every kid is insanely strong, insanely prepared, even at 8 or 9 years old.
That you also have a chance to go the distance now and earn the title of a grandmaster from here?
Yeah, it's really hard to say. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a harder time since the 1960s when the grandmaster, 50s, 60s when they invented the grandmaster title, to get the Grandmaster title than now. I mean, back in the day, you could travel around like to the North Pole, play a tournament against 10, polar bears, and like you would be granted a norm. Now, every child from around the world, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, is like super strong, super prepared in the openings. I mean, people are coming back to the game in their 20s and 30s, and they're also really strong, even though they didn't play much as kids. I played a guy from India last summer in Italy, barely played chess until he was 30. And he's like 2200 level, which is unbelievable because I played chess for 20 years. Like, imagine how that made me feel. So yeah, I think the Grandmaster title is not, I'm not going to play every single tournament or event with this in mind.
Okay.
The governing body of chess is in another controversy after changing the rating system yet again. The Federation scrapped the 400-point rule for top grandmasters, meaning every point of rating difference now counts. Wins bring less, losses hurt more, and players aren't happy. Hikaru Nakamura didn't hold back, saying streaming pays him more than chess, and shame on the governing body of chess of stealing his blitz points, while Daniel Naroditsky confirmed he lost points too. The governing body of chess later admitted to a technical error, but denied retroactive theft. Levi Rosman also chimed in, warning this discourages players from grinding open tournaments, making it even tougher to reach the elite. Other grandmasters like David Howell blasted the constant rule changes, saying trust in the rating system is crumbling. The governing body of chess CEO Emil Satovsky defended the move, calling it necessary to stop farming, but admitted they still need a system that's both accurate and simple. In Arlington, Texas, Team USA put on a show, sweeping India 5-0 at the Checkmate exhibition. And the moment everyone's talking about, Hikaru Nakamura checkmated Gukesh, then picked up the king and threw it into the crowd. This event was anything but traditional chess. Players walked in with team jerseys. The audience was encouraged to cheer, and the rules banned both resignations and draw offers. Every game had to end in checkmate or flag. Caruana kicked things off with a win over Arjun. Tani Adewumi and Carissa Yip added points, and Levi Rosman beat Sagar Shah in a chaotic time scramble before Nakamura closed it all out in dramatic fashion. With roaring crowds and electrifying moments, Checkmate made one thing clear: chess can be a true stadium sport. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and check out our latest video to stay updated with the latest news.